India is today hailed as the largest producer of milk in the world, contributing to 6% of the country's GDP. And this was only made possible because of the vision, drive and determination of one man, Verghese Kurien. A true legend in his lifetime, Kurien passed away on the 9th of September at the age of 90. He is most fondly remembered for building a cooperative movement that transformed the lives of farmers, for taking politicians head-on in order to make India self-reliant in milk production, and for bringing the country some of its most utterly butterly delicious campaigns. Brand equity pays its tribute to the father of the White Revolution.
Dr. Kurien was not really a man, he was a phenomenon.
I think that's a great word actually, is that he was a true visionary.
His way of training people was really to throw them into situations, give them freedom, give them the opportunity to make mistakes and grow.
He was a man with a mission. He knew what his purpose was in life and he stood by it steadfastly for over 50 years. He made India self-supporting in milk. The milk flood, the white flood as they called it. It was all due to hard diligence. And the other thing he taught us was that how do you get people to cooperate in India? It's very, very difficult.
I remember our first interaction with Dr. Kurien. The first when he came and he was trying to explain why IRMA this, so we asked, "Sir, why you have built IRMA?" His answer was very simple, that India needs 100 Kurien, not one Kurien.
I think he taught one that there was a need to respect the farmer. In fact, I know he would always say, if there were visitors and there was a farmer, he would always say, the farmer must be brought in first.
Once we did a campaign which we thought was very nice, and it's the only time he ever turned around and gave an opinion. He said, "This is a multinational sort of a campaign, does not capture my Indian ethos." That's all he said, and it was enough. And thereafter, we came with Amul Taste of India, which perhaps was his favorite campaign ever.
So I first met him when I was 6 years old, and he told me that he had a special birthday present for my 6th birthday, and on the doorstep appeared this huge box. So I thought, wow, this is a present of some worth. So I opened it, there was nothing inside. So I kept removing, there was this whole bunch of papers, I kept removing, and finally at the bottom there was a small little cube of Amul cheese. So in spite of being this quite dramatic character, larger than life, sort of changing the face of the country in so many ways, he always retained a very quirky sense of humor.
People like Dr. Kurien do not come very often. And I think they leave behind legacies which last for decades, if not centuries.
Sir, whatever world-class institutions you have built, whatever GCM Amul Dairy you have built, will carry on. We ensure you that whatever value system you have inculcated in this organization will continue with those value systems.
I salute you.